But before we get to the audience questions, I do want to ask, what can we talk about Juneteenth? And
Sure. Talk about.
yes, like, because it's, can you talk about what happened um for the, I don't want to say misunderstanding or disagreement, or yeah, so can you explain, because I haven't heard you say
Right. And the reason being, I'm not
what's
going on.
going on.
Listen, as the mayor, I'm not going on social media to dispute anything.
Okay.
I think as the mayor, you don't do that. You don't lower yourself to a level where you go on social media and have back and forth disputes. I'm not a kid.
Okay.
I'm not a child. You know, if somebody want to know, they got to ask me. I B Marshall. I've always helped B Marshall. When I was at the state rep, I'm the one who helped him get Point State Park many a days that they didn't want to give it to him. So I ain't never had no problem with B Marshall. The issue occurred when I became mayor. When I became mayor, he had a debt for 40,000 from the previous mayor. We erased that debt. There was COVID money set aside for 125. We could have split it up, but I wanted Juneteenth to be a success. We gave him 125,000. On top of that, we raised them between 80 and 85,000 for Juneteenth. On top of that, at the end of the day, we made calls. Then you go on TV and you hold a press conference against me about one of my employees, which all you had to do was give me a call and allow me to handle it, because some of this stuff is systemic. Now, if I've done all this for you and you're going to call a fundraiser and you think that that's just going to be the way it's going to be, it's not. It's not going to be at all. Not at all, because that's uncalled for. Now, I can see if I never helped you. I can see if I never done something for you. Then that's different. That's different. But when I've done for you and you think, well, I'll just go on social media and blast him and put a lot of emails out there and I'm not, that doesn't intimidate me. I'm not intimidated by that. Because if you really wanted to say something or see me, pick up the phone. Come see me. I ain't hard to find. Bottom line.
So,
And
so
so
the question,
at the end of the day, he got his money, he got paid, he got everything. We the one that had to take the right to know requests and everything. A stack of them. Because I had a DA that was all over it. So, I mean, but we dealt with that. You know what I mean? Whatever he want to say on social media, I just let him talk. But I'm not going to go on social media. I'm 54 years old. What do I look like going on social media arguing with somebody like I don't know what I did for him? That ain't how you resolve stuff. If I'm telling kids don't do it, why would I do it? Like, that's
so
not what you do.
so do the city want to take Juneteenth from the person who's hosting it now, Mr.
There was never a conversation about taking Juneteenth, and he knows it. What I
Okay.
told him, do your own Juneteenth. We'll do our own Juneteenth. Most cities in America do their own Juneteenth. The only reason why we didn't come in and do our own Juneteenth from the beginning is because he was doing it and we was working. But when I
Okay.
gotta take the pressure, and you go try to call a press conference on some dumb stuff, nah, then we'll just control our own destiny. We'll put out an RFP and we'll let the RFP be the one that. And here's what we'll do: we won't even do it the weekend you doing it, so there ain't no competition. You do it
Yeah.
your weekend, you keep it. That was just a narrative he wanted to feed to make people feel like he was being bullied on or taken advantage of or something. Man, I don't play those games. I'm a grown man. We don't walk like that. You know what I mean? There was never a time that we talked about taking Juneteenth. That's a false narrative it's never occurred.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mayor Gainey, on that.